everyone, and welcome to the daily newspaper analysis, which is brought to you by LawSikho. We hope you're doing very fit and fine, and you have a great Monday ahead. So today we have an editorial from our Indian Express, as well as it has been merged from one of the editorials from the Hindu, which talks about the recent striking down of the Roe versus Wade judgment that has, brought a question upon the legal abortion system in USA. So we'll discuss the same in lines with India as well. Secondly, we have the news updates, and thirdly, we'll do with the legal news for the day. So this article says that by removing the constitutional right to abortion, United States Supreme Court is on the wrong side of liberty. As we know that recently the Supreme Court of United States, by a majority of 6-3, overturned the 1973 ruling in the Roe versus Wade, thereby taking away the constitutional right to abortion. Now, definitely this might come as a surprise to all of us, wherein we believe that USA is one of the countries that is very progressive in giving rights to its citizens, be it any rights, be it in the dimension of the LGBTQIA plus community as well. But striking down this judgment of Roe versus Wade and taking away the constitutional right to abortion seems to be very much regressive in nature. Let's see that what would be the issues with this particular step that has been taken in the United States. So post the judgment, what will happen is that many states will not be allowing the abortions, but still there will be some that will allow the abortions, because as we know that the states over there have their own constitution, and that is why they can decide for themselves. Due to this, what will happen is that a kind of a lack of uniformity will occur, and this will cause unplanned pregnancies, like they could be arising out of rape or incest to seek abortions in the states. They will be curbed, and that is why people will move towards the states that are allowing the abortion. This can definitely bring on some kind of trafficking as well, some kinds of other allurements as well, wherein the innocent people can be brought into this ambit. So historically, it has been proven that blanket prohibitions such as these will only force the women to opt for abortions which are unsafe and unhygienic in nature, just as was the case in India before we had proper rights to abortion. And that is why now this could be the fate of the women in the United States as well. Let's see that how India is showing a way in this direction. Firstly, India is raising the marriageable age of women to 21, which will ultimately, increase their health and increase their awareness also about such topics. Secondly, amendments have been brought into the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act that not only increase the duration permitted for abortion, but also aim at giving more bodily autonomy to the women so that she can decide the ultimate fate of her own self and the baby that she is carrying. And thirdly, the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Andolan that we say, the initiative and the Ujjwala initiative are empowering the women, since empowered women can exercise their rights in a better manner. That is definitely the truth of the day. So let's see what next is to come in the United States. At least we're happy. We should be happy that India is at least moving towards a progressive state of mind. So let's see what do we have for news updates today. Firstly, Madhya Pradesh won Ranji Trophy. So Madhya Pradesh end long wait to win the Ranji Trophy, and it beat Mumbai by 6 wickets. Their first title as a federal state will be even more satisfying, having even beaten Mumbai, a side that has been long respected in Madhya Pradesh cricket for its achievements, and a city with which the commercial and the cricketing capital of the state, Indore, shares a partly common cultural heritage given the Holkar legacy. Secondly, Indian women team won silver at the Archery World Cup. So Deepika Kumari led women's recurve team claimed silver in Paris. So the Indian women's archery team settled for silver on the day of the Archery World Cup Stage 3 in Paris, as the trio of Deepika Kumari, Simranjeet Kaur and Ankita Bhagat lost to Chinese Taipei by 1 wipe in the gold medal match. Thirdly, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, that was on 26th June, yesterday. So by resolution that is 42 by 112 of December 7, 1987, just you do not have to really remember the resolution, just please remember that this day is commemorated on 26th June. The General Assembly decided to observe 26th June as the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking as an expression of its determination to strengthen action and cooperation to achieve the goal of an international society free of drug abuse. Here is a question for you all. Many a times we say that India geographically is stuck between the Golden Crescent and the Golden Moon, the Golden Triangle, which are the largest areas of opium cultivation. So one is towards the west side of India and the other is towards the east. Your task for today is, Pause this video. Let me know if you know that which all countries are a part of the Golden Crescent and the Golden Triangle, between which the country India is stuck because of opium. Let's see what do we have for legal updates today. Firstly, place of residence of arbitrator would not be the seat of arbitration, says the Telangana High Court, and it was held in the case of Messrs. Esquire Infrastructure versus Garneni Chalapathi Rao. So the High Court held that merely because an arbitrator residing in Hyderabad has been appointed does not mean that only courts in Hyderabad would have the jurisdiction. Secondly, preventive detention cannot be invoked for ordinary law and order situations, says the Supreme Court, stressing that the preventive detention law strikes hard on the freedom and liberty of an individual. The Supreme Court held that exceptional powers which have been given to the government for its exercise in an exceptional situations only, and thus they should not be used in ordinary situations of law and order. And this was held in the case of Shaik Nazneen versus the state of Telangana and others. So this was all for today. We hope you liked this session. Do like it, and also you may subscribe to our channel. If you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below, or you can scan this QR code that you can see on your screens right now. Thank you so much.